Some things are better left in the past if you ask Teresa Giudice. The RHONJ shockingly hung up during a live TV interview after the reporter went rogue with unacceptable questions. Keep reading to find out what sent the Bravo celebrity off the rails and her latest thoughts on returning to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa Giudice shares latest on return to reality TV. Bravo fans fear that the end is near for the Real Housewives of New Jersey as they know it. Teresa Giudice is the last original housewife remaining on the show from the first season. Bravo has yet to reveal if the show is getting an entirely new cast or returning at some point with the same cast. Season 14 ended last summer with an intense battle between the ladies of the cast. They couldn't even film the season finale together. The fractured cast led to rumors that Bravo was canceling the show. The network revealed the schedule for the rest of 2025, and it didn't include the Real Housewives of New Jersey or the Real Housewives of New York. Andy Cohen insists neither show is canceled. Shortly after the season 14, Teresa Giudice and her sister-in-law Melissa Gorga both implied they wouldn't return if the other did. The in-laws have been locked in a bitter feud for over a decade. As fans continue to worry about the future of RHONJ, Teresa Giudice has seemed to back off her previous claim that she wouldn't return for season 15 if Melissa did. Teresa Giudice was interviewed by Chicago's WGN Morning News this week, ahead of an appearance at Zany's Comedy Nightclub in Rosemont, Illinois, on June 29. The interview got off to a bad start almost immediately when the news show played a clip of Teresa's table flipping and other outbursts. When asked if she regretted any of it, Teresa shortly replied, "Obviously. I've been on TV 18 years." To whether she's returning to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa replied, "I hope. I'm the OG, yes. We'll see what happens. You have to ask Bravo for that." She hangs up on host after on-air interview goes rogue. Teresa Giudice has been a reality TV star since The Real Housewives of New Jersey debuted in 2009. Viewers have watched her lose her temper for years, including the infamous table flip during the season 1 finale. Despite years of interviews, it seems Teresa Giudice still can't control her temper. Teresa and her ex-husband, Joe Giudice, pleaded guilty to tax fraud in 2014. She served 11 months in prison. Her ex served 3 years and was deported to Italy after his release. He's since moved to the Bahamas and started a new career. Out of nowhere, the television hosts brought up the arrest during the live TV interview. One host asked Teresa Giudice why a family doesn't pay for years. The RHONJ star was initially confused, asking what family he was talking about. He clarified that he was asking about the fraud charges. Teresa Giudice immediately cut the interview short. "Okay, I'm hanging up. Let's just hang up." "That's it," she said before closing her laptop and ending the interview. The clip went viral immediately. Paying taxes is a recurring problem for Teresa Giudice. Her current husband, Luis Ruelas, was recently hit with a huge tax lien. Do you think Teresa Giudice overreacted by ending the interview after questions about the previous tax fraud? Sound off in the comments. Jennifer Havener grew up in a small town in upstate New York. She earned her BA in Writing and Literature from Naropa University in Boulder, Colorado. She always knew watching reality TV shows and soap operas, particularly Days of Our Lives, would come in handy someday. When she's not writing, she's playing with her dogs. Unexpected exit. Teresa Giudice's on-air meltdown. It was supposed to be a routine morning interview. The sun streamed through the studio windows, casting a warm glow over the set where Teresa Giudice sat poised, ready to discuss her latest book, her family, and her recent ventures into business. Fans had tuned in across the country, eager to catch a glimpse of the fiery reality star with her signature smile and no-nonsense attitude. But as the interview unfolded, what was meant to be a smooth ride suddenly spiraled into chaos. The calm before the storm, the host, Daniel Carter, was known for his sharp wit and probing questions, but today he aimed for a softer approach, wanting to highlight Teresa's entrepreneurial spirit. "Teresa, your new line of cookware has been a huge success. What inspired you to venture into this business?" Teresa's face lit up. You know, Daniel, it's all about family. I want to bring quality and love into every kitchen. Cooking has always been at the heart of my family life. The audience nodded along, appreciating her warmth. But as the interview progressed, Daniel started to dig a little deeper, asking about her past legal troubles and how she's rebuilt her life. The tensions rise. Teresa's smile faltered slightly. Look, I've moved on from the past. My focus now is on my family and my business. That's what matters. Daniel pressed further, mentioning rumors about her recent social media disputes and her public persona. People have criticized your outspoken nature. Do you ever feel misunderstood? At that point, Teresa's patience was wearing thin. She took a breath, trying to maintain composure. But the question seemed to be digging into her vulnerabilities, stirring up old wounds. The rogue moment suddenly, Daniel leaned in, his tone shifting slightly. Teresa, some viewers have said that you sometimes let your emotions get the best of you.
Teresa's
Do you
eyes
think that's
flashed.
fair? You know what, Daniel? I've been through a lot. I don't need to sit here and be grilled about my life by someone who doesn't really know me. The studio went silent for a moment. Teresa's voice was firm now. I think we've said enough. I'm done with this interview. Without warning, she reached for the off button on her microphone, and in a swift motion she stood up. The camera crew scrambled to keep up as she walked off set, leaving Daniel stunned. The viewers at home gasped. The aftermath backstage, Teresa's manager hurried after her, trying to calm her down. Teresa, let's just take a moment. This isn't like you. But Teresa was already in a whirlwind of emotion. Her phone buzzed incessantly, messages pouring in from fans, friends, and the media. Later that day, she issued a statement on her social media. Sometimes, you have to stand up for yourself. Today was one of those days. Thanks to everyone who supported me through thick and thin. I'll always stay true to who I am. A media frenzy, the story exploded across tabloids and online forums. Headlines screamed, Teresa Giudice walks out on host an explosive on-air exit, reality star breaks. Silence and shocking interview meltdown. And Giudice's rogue exit sparks debate on reality TV etiquette. Commentators debated whether her reaction was justified or if she overreacted. Some praised her for standing up to invasive questions, while others criticized her for losing her composure publicly. The prospective fans flooded social media, with many rallying behind Teresa. She's human, one fan tweeted. If someone kept pushing her buttons, I'd walk away too. Others felt she should have handled it differently. She's a public figure. She needs to keep her cool.
Behind the scenes,
Argued another. Sources close to Teresa revealed that she had been feeling overwhelmed. The pressures of fame, family issues, and recent business setbacks had taken a toll. The interview, they said, was the last straw. She's a fighter, a friend said. And sometimes fighting back means walking away. A lesson in authenticity. In the days that followed, Teresa reflected on her actions. She posted a heartfelt message. We all have moments when we feel cornered. I'm human. I didn't want to let the interview define me. I hope my fans understand. I'm learning, growing, and staying true to myself. Her bold exit became a symbol for many. A reminder that authenticity sometimes means standing your ground, even if it means walking away from the spotlight momentarily. The new chapter in the end, Teresa returned to her normal routine, stronger and more determined. She continued to build her brand, embracing her imperfections and the raw reality of her life. The rogue interview became a chapter in her story, a testament to her resilience and her refusal to be scripted by anyone. As the media buzz settled, one thing was clear. Teresa Giudice's on-air exit was more than just a meltdown. It was a declaration of independence, a moment where she chose authenticity over protocol. And in the end, that's what made her a true star.